Yo, what up? This is your boy T-Dub, and we are here live, getting ready to glove up for another exciting video. Well, this one is more of a Q&A style. Basically, try to answer a few questions that was asked with some good answers. Amir Khan versus Canelo Alvarez. So don't wait anymore. Let's get it popping.
So my first question for you is, how do you feel about Amir Khan moving up from 140 pounds to 155 pounds for this fight?
It's not really quite a 140 to 155 jump. He has tested waters at 147. I do think in time with his height, his build, and a lanky style, long reach, I think he would be a pretty good 155, 160 pound fighter. I'm just not quite sure that time is now, but we will see. Cinco de Mayo weekend, May 7th, Mother Day weekend, May the 8th, and will be determined on May 7th.
Alright, so my second question is a little play on the first one. So with his weight increase, think Amir Khan will actually gain more muscle for this fight, and if so, would this muscle affect his speed?
I think Amir Khan is going to gain more muscle in this fight. Yes, I definitely think he should watch where he gained it. I guess I've been hearing talks about him getting stronger and hitting harder. I don't think he needs to get more bulkier. He's not known for being a hard hitter at 140. Definitely not a hard hitter at 147. You're not all of a sudden going to bulk up to He-Man and stop a guy who has a pretty good chin. Now, Canelo done fought the Angulos, the Lauras, the Cottos, and so on, these heavy hitter fighters. Can't think of the last guy he fought, but the guy threw a shot. Canelo hit him with a hook. The guy did a 360 spin, fell down, crossed his legs, and like he was ready to go to heaven. So I don't see him bulking up enough to be able to make a different effect on what happens in the ring when he fights Canelo on May 7th. So he should watch where he puts that muscles. Definitely keep lean, fast muscles in his arm. That will help him get a victory.
Do you think this weight increase will affect Amir Khan's speed?
I do think it would affect speed. Obviously, moving from 140 pounds to 155 pounds, or 147 to 155, it is going to affect your speed. The biggest question is, how much would it affect his speed? I think once he faced Canelo, Canelo has been in there with the Floyd Mayweathers and the Lauras. I still think that Amir Khan will be the fastest that Canelo has faced up to now. Will it affect his speed? Yes. Will it be that noticeable that Canelo would think that he slowed down? No. In the ring, out the ring, different speed.
Alright, do you believe that Amir Khan thinks he will actually win?
I do believe Amir Khan truly believes in himself. I think Amir Khan thinks that he can absolutely beat anybody. He's tired of fighting, I guess I would say in his mind, the small fish. He doesn't want to be in that pond no more. He wants to be out there in the ocean where the whales at, these killer sharks and all those guys. That's why he was targeting the Floyd Mayweathers and the Pacquiaos, because he feels that he is at the elite level, and he's never going to get that respect unless he fights someone at the elite level. And since he got a new trainer, Roger Hunter, in his corner, he really believes that. Roger Hunter said things like, if you got a lion and an elephant in the jungle, somebody's on the basketball court. And it makes absolutely no sense, but yet it makes sense to him. And, it got him built up enough that he feel that if he worked hard enough, he could run through a steel wall. And no matter how you take it, laugh at it, joke at it, as long as it motivates that man to believe 100% in himself, I think Amir Khan believes that he can actually pull this victory off, and that's what he's training for.
Alright, so my last question for you is, what does each of these fighters need to do to win this fight?
I think Canelo needs to really work on cutting off the ring. Some of you guys don't know what that means. Or when you say somebody's chasing a fighter is basically every step he makes, you pretty much making that same tracing step, and you're gonna always stay on range. You're gonna always find yourself not being able to connect, but you're already always getting to connect on. I think what Canelo needs to do is actually cut up the ring. That means whenever Canelo steps somewhere, you step, and cut it off. Force him into exchanges. Well, a person like Amir Khan, what he wants to do is, he wants those blazing combinations, then move. What Canelo needs to do is, when he's throwing a combination, actually throw with him. Don't cover up and wait for him to stop, because when you look up again, he's not going to be there. You need to throw when he's throwing. You weigh that much more than him. You're that much more stronger. I do not personally believe Amir Khan is going to pack that much power that if you exchange with him, that you can get caught with something that's going to hurt you. So cut the ring off, force exchanges, and actually use a counter-punching ability that a lot of people don't know that Canelo possesses. Now let's touch on Amir Khan. What Amir Khan needs to do is, let's say he throws 80 punches, 100 punches around. Well, if it's 80 punches, 65 of them need to be jabs. If it's 100 punches, 80 of them need to be jabs. That jab got to always be working to keep Canelo at bay. So when Canelo coming in, he needs to be pivoting, throwing that jab, hop, throw right, pivoting, throwing. The moment that Canelo just freezes, not Canelo, but Amir Khan just freezes up and take punches, he's in deep water, deep shit, deep doo-doo, flush down the drain. The fight's going to be over. Stand up in your seat, because something's about to happen real soon. He cannot rest in that ring 1 second. He has to always keep that jab working, keep them hand moving fast. And one thing that has to be even faster than his hands, believe it, I'm going to say this, is his legs, his feet. They have to be constantly moving, pivoting, using angles, and not just running, but using angles that you can throw off and land, but he can't land. Always keep Canelo at arm distance and use that blaze of speed. Don't pull it on the muscle, and that right there would possibly get Amir Khan a victory.
Who do you think is going to win personally?
The way I see the fight going, man, I think in the beginning, I think Amir Khan's speed, foot movement, athletic ability will very much frustrate Canelo. He's going to be landing fast combinations. They're going to be exciting. The crowd is going to be looking into it. The one thing I do see, like I said, the weight gain, I think in time he will. But by putting this much weight on so fast, I think it's going to have a negative effect in slowing him down. Maybe around 5, 6, 7, 8, whenever it happens, and he slows down, Canelo will kick up. And Canelo, with them big punches, them body punches, them head punches, it will turn the tide of the fight. Right now, I have to tip my hat more towards Canelo's side, but you never know. This is a mega event. Upsets do happen, but there you have it. This is your boy, G-Dub. Don't forget to subscribe, share, thumbs up. Any more questions, leave a comment below. Let me know.